Next Onikule is my name. I'm humbled to be with you this morning. Thanks for choosing Rwoni community as one of your destination. Rwoni community lies under the foothills of Mount Rwenzori, and we are now at the elevation of 1,600 meters above sea level. We are going in for a forest walk that will take us 2.5 to 3 hours. This will depend to the pace and points of interest along the way. As we are going in for the forest, should be having rain gears. The weather here is unpredictable. It can any time rain, and the forest we are going to is a buffer zone. It is near the national park. We expect to find some animals by the lake, like the velvet monkeys, white calabash monkeys, the blue monkeys, and some chimps. However much they are not habituated. Also reptiles like the thorned chameleon, strange chameleon. They are seen by luck over the 7 species of chameleons that we have here. And we shall not talk much here. We shall talk much as we are along the way. I would request that when you find something of interest, please you ask. If I talk on each and everything that we shall find along the way, it may take us more time. So to eat lays eggs from 12 to 21 eggs. However much there are not very many here because they lay eggs on the ground. They will not take care of the eggs. So the one that will have got good condition there for survival, it is then hatched. Like the frogs also eat the eggs. Snakes are not friendly to chameleons and their eggs. So they are one of the reasons to why chameleons are very few here. Practice bush burning, they burn the eggs. And the chameleon I'm talking of, any chameleon kills a snake, and the snake kills a chameleon. And there comes the big question, how does this small reptile kill a snake? It has venoms. The one that spots another one first spits venoms on each other. That is the way they kill each other. Another thing, a chameleon with those small teeth, it can expand and open the mouth. When the snake comes, then it has to grab the head until the snake dies. That's the way they kill each other.
So if it is the water, you cannot risk touching that blood.
No, to human it is friendly to human, but not friendly to snakes. No, though you can touch each other.
So how old is that?
This one is just like 3 months.
3 months?
A chameleon can last for lifespan.
That's a long life.
Yeah.
6 to 7 years.
Yeah.
But Mungu amba chameleon, there is time. Water, it bursts.
It is a total lie. No chameleon bursts.
Really?
Yeah.
Though it used all books.
Does not burst.
Sigal bursting.
You're saying it becomes in the butt.
Yeah, when it is pregnant,
and when it is
it
giving
bursts.
birth.
Because we are only a kiha. So don't go to one issue.
Na yego basanga ndabo bawana na ngele
The food that is edible, in the field, and you know you have no food, no means of survival, you take them. Like our grandparents, when they were practicing hunting. Before, okay, long times ago, you know, our grandparents used to work with their children when they are breastfeeding. So when the grandparents wanted to increase their breasts, so they would measure the Kigeli Africana fruit here on the breast. When it is on that tree, meanwhile the Kigeli Africana is growing, the breast is also growing. Until she meets the size she wants, then she come and cut it into pieces. You leave it there, the Kigeli will grow, the breast is also growing. To men also use them to increase their private parts until you meet the size you want. And it is also medicine to human, like to children, young children when they're having complication with stomachache. So they get this one, they boil, they give half spoon in the morning and half spoon in the evening. And also to some wild animals like the chimps. When the chimps eat them, they get drunk. It is having an alcoholic acid. So when you hear some chimps making a lot of noise in the forest, so they will have taken Kigeli Africana.
So
the father of late Elizabeth, the Olet. And then there are rivers feeding Lake George from Mount Renzori. People from Kasese, I'm very sure you know Renzori. And you know that the rivers feed George. We have Nyawamba, we have Umubuku, which one else? Nyamgasani feeds Lake Edward. We are talking about George. It is on this side. Yeah, so there are many rivers that come from Mount Renzori and other rivers from some villages neighboring. So Edward to the west is 2,300 square kilometers, 912 meters above the sea level, 17 meters deep. The bigger part of Lake Edward is by Virungas in DRC. So Uganda shares, or Queen Elizabeth has the smaller part, 1952, under the name of Kazinga. Then by 1954, it was changed when the Queen paid a visit by 30th April. Then you know, or you heard about a president called Idi Amin Dada. He was president for the Republic of Uganda from 1971 to 79. He had to change the name. He had to call the park Rwenzori National Park. Then Lake Edward from 1973, he changed it to Lake Idi Amin Dada. So this is the time when we lost much game, you know, animals. So we lost a lot of animals, especially elephants were shot for ivory. By 1981, we were left with 150 elephants within the park. Some went exiled to Virungas. And then after the fall of Amini, for now the number of elephants is multiplying. Actually, it's around between 4,000 elephants in the park. And as we do the boat, animals we're gonna see. You know hippos? There are lots of hippos we are going to see. We target for elephants, the buffaloes. There are already some buffaloes over there. They depend on fishing. And there are hours set for departures. So soon they will be departing. They move about 2 kilometers away from the bridge to the east is a breeding zone. This is an area set for the fish to multiply in a number. Then it can spread to the free zones. Then also from the bridge to the east, 2 kilometers, is a breeding zone. And then there are 13 fishing villages within the park, and each fishing village possesses a breeding zone. And the methods of fishing applied, one is gill netting. You know gill netting? They use nets. And there is a size of nets recommended for the locals to use. Another with one dominant male, one alpha male. So sometimes he allows in like 2 other bulls within a school swim. They look trees and they taken up. Or the one we began spotting, it was splashing mud by the body. And elephants are very
swim very good.
yeah, but the ones in Asia, they face downward. Yeah. He may be a chest away from their mothers by the, no, it's a female. It's a female. It's probably trying, it may have lost, yeah, it has the, we call boobs or what? With the ladies, you know it here.
The breasts.
With breasts or boobs. Some people call boobs. So good English, it says boobs.
Okay, I take this opportunity to welcome you back from the forest walk for having reached the highest point of the forest at the elevation of 1,902 meters above sea level. Thank you for having made the whole trip successfully, and Thank you for having been cooperative and so courageous, being strong. Many come, they don't make it, they get exhausted halfway, and they come back. But for you made it with all your energy, and you reached the highest point of the forest. And I would request that next time, please, you come back and visit us. The foothills of Mount Rwenzori is very better. And also, you recommend us more visitors to come and also explore what we have here. Once again, next one is my name. When you go back, I wish you a safe journey to your home areas. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Hola Kasese, hola Rwenzori, hola Uganda, hola Africa. It's me, your boy Good Hope Kandi, aka the Mountain Boy. As we are just coming back away from Mahango Girl Tour. We're sponsored by Wild Home Safaris. We take this pleasure to thank the main sponsors of this tour, Homeland Safaris. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for sponsoring this tour, and it has been a very good one. We have experienced more and more, most of the things that we never knew about, whereby Tributiro Makasese bit of interest through Hano region. So we have experienced very many things, and we have learned. We have acquired the knowledge on some things that we did know about, that we knew about them, but it's true deep. We thank God in our tour. It has been a massive one. Aha twaendera twatsuka eibanda twamalwai twamasube mweya katunguru boat cruise. Finally we are back and everyone is safe and everyone is satisfied with what we have learned from